What does it mean, the parable of the grain? Oh, this about the grain is just to show that the way a seed has exponential growth. That, you know, you drop a seed and it grows grains, and then they have multiple seeds, and this is how good deeds work in this world. Okay, so your one good deed, you never know where it may benefit somebody. You have no idea sometimes. You know, it's amazing. You think sometimes our good deeds, I don't know, you know, sometimes I think back to myself and I think like, maybe, like, you never know, like maybe like there was some good deed that you did that Allah blessed you because of, I don't know, you know, like sometimes I think back, you know, this incident occurs to me that, you see, like I mentioned before, I wasn't really, I never grew up in a religious family at all. Family still ain't really religious in that sense. And I never used to pray, or none of us used to pray. But I remember when I was about 16, just before going into 17, like that, my mum wanted to go on Umrah. And there was a group of people that were going on Umrah, and they said, let's take me. So I was like, you know, alright, whatever, it's like a holiday. You know, we had respect, obviously, for Islam and Mecca and Medina. And I had, as a kid, been to masjid, had the kind of, I was going to say, had the hell beaten out of me like everybody else, memorized all the stuff, and done all of that, not with tajweed and stuff, but my point was, I knew the basic stuff. I knew what salah is. I didn't know how to pray and stuff, but I never used to. So I went there, and I remember that, you know, I was in Medina, and, you know, obviously you're just chilling, going around, you know, like I did a few of my things. I was just a kid as well, and I remember there's this guy, Pakistani kind of, a bit, he must have, I don't know, like maybe late teen, 20 at most, something like that, year old man, and I saw him there, and he was just standing there and really kind of bothered, and he had like shalwar kameez on, so I could speak basic kind of Urdu, so I spoke to him and I said, like, is everything okay? And he just said that, you know, oh, like he said, like he'd heard that to recite Ayatul Kursi in front of in the Rawda of the Prophet was like a really great deed. So I said, okay, you know, like I don't really know much. So, and he said, I don't know it though. He said, I don't know Ayatul Kursi. So I actually knew it. I mean, I wasn't religious or anything, but I knew, because obviously we memorized it as kids, because like I said, they used to beat the hell out of us, so we had to memorize stuff. So I said to him, well, Ayatul Kursi, like, is it like Allahu la ilaha illallah? And he said, yeah. I said, well, I know that. I said, I can read it for you if you want. You know, you can read it after me. So he said, will you? And I said, yeah. And so we went and we just sat there in that rawda by where the Prophet's grave is, and I just read it to him, just in my tajweed of proper messed up tajweed back then, and he read it after me, and he was so chuffed by it. I mean, I don't think too much of it, but you know, sometimes you think, we just sat there by, you know, not too far from where the Prophet's grave is, and just read that, and sometimes I think, you know, when I came back from Umrah in the weeks that followed, that's when I started to get this interest to learn Arabic, and my whole life really changed from that point. And it just makes you think, maybe sometimes in life you've done like a little deed, you know, just made somebody's day somewhere, and I think that may have made the difference to everything. Never really know, but I don't know, like I so often, like that memory kind of occurs to me, that I think back, and I suppose a blessed place, the Prophet's mosque. May Allah accept from each and all. Ameen. Ameen. Right.